So the first step of integration is to recognize the self in whatever you're looking at. And we could consider this external integration to be just a reflection of this internal integration. So if I had my way, people would choose internal integration first. Let's say that you notice like two voices within yourself that are at odds. That would be considered an internal state of non-integration, right? We've got an internal war going on. To end that war, you have to powerfully...
I have that all the time, by the way. Keep going. All the time. Okay.
So this is actually two aspects of self. So when you've got that going on within the self, you know that you are fragmented. You're not in a state of wholeness because you've got two aspects that are against each other, right? At that moment, they're creating a negative polarity dynamic. So in order to resolve this situation on the inside and therefore not have that external reflection of war on the outside, or at the lower levels, disagreements constantly in your life, you have to powerfully go into the perspective of both. First one and then the other, so as to gain as much information from those parts as you possibly can. But you can't go into them with this attitude of, I already know this one is wrong, so I'm just going to sit here and try to talk it out of its perspective. We have to want genuine intimacy with these aspects. That is to see into, feel into, listen to, and powerfully understand them. Based off of that information, what you're going to start to see is this window of opportunity for alignment. And what we can do is we can make them aware of each other, make them aware of the consequences of staying at odds, make them aware of the benefits of finding an alignment, and then you find whatever unifies them so that the both of them can make a decision, but together. And by doing this, you're ending the zero-sum game inside, which is the concept, total illusion in this reality, that you can win when another person loses. Now, I know that many people go from there to sports games. What about sports? That's not actually a genuine zero-sum game, because before two people sign up for sports, they're saying yes. They're both agreeing and finding alignment to a game where one wins and one loses, so it's not a win-lose. What we're talking about is genuinely you can't say yes to this, but I'm doing it anyway. And that cannot exist in the world, and it cannot exist within your embodiment and have you in a space where you're going to experience a positive effect as a result of that.